This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
Okay, interesting. Romero with the clearance. That's a nicely weighted pass. Danilo with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Danilo. Gerson. And here's Rafiq. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played out to the right. Rodrigo climbs up big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Montiel. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Romero gets across to intercept that. Medina. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. In it comes. That's an excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Garnacho. And it's hoisted clear. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Danilo. Rodrigo. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's been big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. Back into the middle.
Experience to
Defending
opposition.
of the desperate variety. Jim,
That's
who
been
do you
one
reckon
straight
is back? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Guimaraes played with finesse. Medina tries to clear. Played in by Rodrigo. And that was very necessary. Tagliafico. Now it's Alvarez. That's a nicely shaped ball. McAllister. Tagliafico. That is lovely. Nicely intercepted. Gerson. And the counter is on. Marquinhos. He has found the way through. Danilo aim forwards. Looking for a decent ball in. Joelinton. Gerson. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Messi gently done. And he's served. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Showing good feet. Messi. A chance to play it in. Montiel hangs one in. Oh, that's not going to find its target. And it's Messi. Messi crossed in once more. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Argentina really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Messi clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Gabriel. Rafinha. Out to the right. And here's Rodrigo. Argentina playing high up the pitch here, very much taking a front foot approach. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Can he deliver? Oh, nice touch. He's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tagliafico. McAllister. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Garnacho. To Paul! He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. It's not taken him long. That's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Sandro. Gabriel, head over towards the opposite flank. It's a good run down the right. And it's Danilo. Gerson, out towards the flank. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
De Paul. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rodrigo wins the duel this time. Alexandro. Rafinha. Done delicately. Well read, and the danger is averted. Paredes. Medina forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Montiel. Montiel, gently done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Danilo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Medina. And it's played forward. Romero makes the interception. Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Joelinton, that's an imaginative pass. Lovely feet. Alex, bullish header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexandro plays it short. Rodrigo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Joelinton. And it's Joelinton. Rafinha spread out to the left. That's very neat. There's the shot! It's really well cleared. Alvarez. De Paul. Messi. McAllister. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Garnacho. Garnacho! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Marquinhos cuts it out. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Alexandro. Oh, that's neat. Joelinton. Now it's Rafinha. Alexandro tries a cross. Romero can get it clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. Joelinton! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. McAllister. Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Montiel. Danger averted for now. Garnacho. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. Gerson. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Messi. Oh, it's a great ball here. Alisson claims comfortably. Now it's Joelinton. Over to the left. Played back in. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward. Pivotal.
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful...
Marquinhos. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Oh, great chance! Joelinton. Cross goes in there. Gets it away. Gerson. And here's Rafinha. And here's Rodrigo. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Medina shifted upfield. He's got to be in here. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen. A lot of the player Pedro Neto, because he's so quick and agile, and his...
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts. Ability to twist and turn.
Messi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Garnacho. Garnacho is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone for the shots. And the ball's come loose here. Montiel. And it's Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Alexandro. Well timed, excellent interception. Paredes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Alvarez. Always onto this. Garnacho. So who's he picking out? Garnacho. He's having a shot! Brilliant save from Alisson! And he thumps it clear. And it's played forward. Now it's Garnacho. He's found a way through. Alisson claims it, and the danger passes. Linton. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Oh, sweet feet. And it's played into the middle. And claimed it back swiftly. Gerson. And here's Rafinha. Danilo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Romero gets it away. He's in here! Great defending, strong and determined. Tagliafico. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Vinicius Junior. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Garnacho. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's had a crack. De Paul. De Paul. De Paul with the delivery. Alexandro. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Now he's wondering who wants it. Garnacho. Marquinhos too strong for him. Garnacho concedes a free kick for that. Cuts out the supply. Medina. Paredes. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Messi. Alvarez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodrigo. De Paul played out to the left flank. McAllister crosses it in here. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Messi. It's a mighty effort! They just took too long getting forward.
Garnacho simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Gabriel. Rafinha. He's got space in the chance for a shot! Oh, it's gone in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. Linton. Gabriel. Aim forwards. And here's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. McAllister. Romero, gently done. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Alexandro. Rafinha, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Deftly away. Tagliafico producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Tries a deft little ball. Messi. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. McAllister, Messi, real chance! Linton, forwards and with intent. Rodrigo. Now it's Rafinha. Over to the left, back into the middle. Paredes. McAllister. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Montiel. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. And here's Alvarez. Tagliafico. Gerson. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
We'll be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Marquinhos, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Medina, Rafinha. De Paul wins the duel this time. Alvarez. Now it's Garnacho. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Linton. Paredes. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Now it's De Paul. Messi. He can get that clear. And here's Messi. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's there to get it away. De Paul looking for a runner. Gerson. Rafinha. Alexandro. Rafinha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Messi. He can run onto that. Alvarez. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. That has been cut short. Medina. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Romero. Oh, can he get onto this? Linton. Alexandro. Gabriel. Alexandro. Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
Alexandro. Linton. Gabriel. Linton. Alexandro. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. And back to the goalkeeper. Medina. De Paul. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's managed to get free. Montiel. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodrigo. Danilo, who's set up one goal so far, and that could set him on his way. Can he finish? Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Garnacho. Messi. Garnacho. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Alexandro. He slings it in. And he shoots! The ball shifted upfield. Messi, and it's lofted through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Oh, look at the space here. And a chance! We've got a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gabriel, gently done. Great ball if he can get there. Up he goes! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alvarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Medina cuts out the pass. Rodrigo. Danilo making good progress on the right-hand side. Gerson. And here's Rafinha. And here's the chance to counter. And it's played forward. Tries a measured ball. Oh, what a pass! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Moved on forwards. Alexandro. And it's Joelinton. Here's Linton. This looks promising. Rafinha. That's going to go a long way. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's really well manoeuvred. Alexandro goes on a charge down the left. Delivered in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Martinez claims it without any fuss. Gabriel. Alexandro. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Linton shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh, red, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alexandro. Played out wide, played back in. Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back.
Brazil, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Brazil go into the lead. De Paul. Messi. Danilo gets over and intercepts. Marquinhos. Linton. It's gone out for a throw-in. De Paul looking to run onto it. Montiel. And it's Messi. Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's De Paul. He is just caressing the ball. Dybala. And here's Garnacho. Looking here to chip it through. And they've got rid.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that has been cleared. Medina forwards and with intent. Danilo. Linton. Danilo. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. Montiel.
Linton. Medina, aim forwards. Dybala. Garnacho. Tagliafico. In with the challenge. Now it's Rodrigo. And that could set him on his way. Garnacho. Dybala. And here's Alvarez. Messi. And that has been clubbed away. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Argentina are level. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Clipped into space.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Alvarez. Alvarez tries to think it through. And it's Dybala. And that's a good ball. De Paul. Now that's a fine challenge. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Tagliafico is there, and he can get that clear. Garnacho goes on a run down the left wing. Firmino herring after the ball here. Nice physical challenge. De Paul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos. Caresses it through. Romero getting this one clear. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Alvarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Rodrigo. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Calmly anticipates. Paredes. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Montiel. Montiel going great guns here. Could be danger here. It's run loose here. Gabriel. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Alexandro. Gabriel. Alexandro chasing after it. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, such a clever touch. Linton. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Rafinha. And it's hoisted clear. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gerson. Linton. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Tagliafico tries to clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton played out to the left flank. Can he latch on to this? Plenty waiting in the middle. Alexandro, and he's gone backward here. Paredes shifted upfield, and he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Do have a chance to counter here. Dybala, and here's Garnacho. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Garnacho. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Alexandro. Rafinha.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodrigo. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Medina is there, and he can get that clear. Rafinha! Cleared without complication. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a begging.
Rafinha spread out to the left. Romero with the clearance.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior. And it's been played through. Gets it away. Lobbed in behind. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's heaved it away. And it's been given away. Now it's Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gabriel. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha.
Well, there's no doubt that they want...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gabriel looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Referee's given a throw.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Gabriel, aim forwards.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
He's through here. Nice interception, well timed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Proves too strong. The ball with a definite foul there.
That might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gabriel. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Alvarez. Dybala. Simeone. Dybala. Argentina desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dinks one through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Dybala. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Paredes forwards and with intent. Montiel played towards the other side. Romero, he's gone direct here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Danilo gets rid without sophistication. Tagliafico. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Chance here to counter. Romero makes the interception. Montiel. Deep into stoppage time. Tagliafico. Romero, gently done. Alisson chooses to deal with it himself. Tagliafico. Romero. Paredes. Montiel. Now it's Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides.